My last few morning runs have been alone. Usually I do them with my older brother, but now I've been running to Lake Tahoe and plunging at about 6 a.m. every morning alone. Being alone through that pain and through that experience has taught me these things on these runs and in the cold water of the lake for 10 minutes straight every morning. They've taught me these things and brought these things back up into my mind. Starting with a quote from Marcus Aurelius. I don't know if this is exact, but this is what I remember. One who doesn't know how to be silent will not know how to speak. In our world of distraction, constant dopamine, and things that distract you all the time, everything is noise. Hear the cars outside, your phone's always on, your laptop or devices are always on. In this world of distraction, there are very few people who actually go out of the way to stay present and try to escape the silence. While everyone is bursting into their TikTok dances with TikTok Tourette's and singing the songs that they heard online, which are degenerate and that are inappropriate in the situation that they're in, there are very few people nowadays that you find that can actually stay present and not be thinking about these things. When you're talking to them, you can look them in the eyes and you know that their mind is clear while talking to you. Being able to be silent on your own and to embrace the silence together work as something that increases your presence level or your mindfulness. Having mindfulness is not only better for speaking to people, but it's the best thing that you can have for fulfilling your purpose, doing whatever work you have, because being present and being mindful, it gets you in the flow state, or some people call it, as Musashi calls it, the void. This place is where everything becomes clear, everything becomes an option. There's no haze, there's no hesitation, or there's no pauses. It's the flow state, or like the basketballers and the football players, a lot of the athletes call it, they say they get into the zone. That's the void or flow state. And another benefit, not only is it the best way to excel in one part of your life, it's also the key to being happy. A wandering mind is an unhappy mind. So if I could be present on the run and be present, submerged up until my neck in that cold water at 6 a.m. in the morning before the sun's even risen, if I can be present and mindful, then actually I can turn that really uncomfortable, hard, difficult, painful situation into something rejuvenating, relaxing, and beautiful, as I feel the small fish tickling on my feet and the ducks behind me swimming in the water. The boats, none of them are moving, they're all just in the flat, clear morning water. Learn how to be silent and be in the silence. Now, another quote that was brought up, I don't know who it was from or if this even was a quote or if I'm getting it wrong, but wisdom takes a seat in the empty mind. When I'm sitting in that water, in my stance, with complete relaxation, my mind is empty. It's pure, it's empty, it's in the void flow state or zone. And not only is it completely silent and present and focused, wisdom also takes a seat in that mind, in that mindset, mind zone, wherever that is. Wisdom always takes a seat in that place. Because through the silence, I can learn new things, like the things I'm going over in this video, and my own personal realizations and advancements within my life. Wisdom takes a seat in the empty mind. Wisdom is silence. Silence is wisdom. And on that same topic, we go to the last thing, which was brought up in my mind, again, in this morning run, alone experience. This is a quote from Miyamoto Musashi. Be put in jail and extricate yourself with your own wisdom. Put yourself in a place where there's no distractions. A dark room, your room, up in the mountains, wherever it is, with no distractions. Put yourself in that jail and then extricate yourself with your own wisdom. Your mental jail, you can have a physical jail, whatever physical jail it is, but then your mental jail is what you'll extricate yourself from. Maybe you're in jail from mind wandering, inconsistency, inability to push yourself beyond your limits, or anything else like that. And if you face those things, those are your jails. Maybe you didn't face one of these things, but maybe you've got your own problem. That is your jail. Put yourself in a place where you have no distractions and you can extricate yourself from this jail. Get rid of that jail, that mental jail, with your own wisdom. So these are the things that I've learned through being on my morning run alone and going through that pain without anyone with me. If there's anything you can take away from this video, other than those principles, then spend time alone in silence and go through some sort of pain, whether that's a walk. Could be a walk. It could be climbing a tree. It could be going on a run. Going to the gym alone. Whatever it is, go through something alone. Meditation, reading. Go through something alone that may be challenging or painful to your mind and body.